Welcome back to Surviving My Retirement. The chicken jerky is finally out of the dehydrator. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And for all of you new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining the family. All right, family, so today, as I said, the chicken jerky is finally out of the dehydrator. It took about 12 hours for it to fully dehydrate, and wanted to show you what the results are. If you can see it, if you recall, I made 4 trays of the chicken jerky, and I got 4 trays back. All right, so anyway, this is going to make probably 4 or 5 packs of 4-ounce jerky. So if you're going to give it away as a gift, or if you want to break it up and freeze it and give it to your pup, or give it to a friend or something later on, you can break them up in 4-ounce packets, which is what I do. And you can save it, and it should last for about 2 to 3 months in the freezer. So one way to determine whether or not the jerky is ready is you want to do what I call the snap test. And this is what I do. I'm listening to hear the snap. And I don't know if you heard it, I'll do it again. All right, so you really want it to snap because that lets me know that it's ready. You want to make sure, especially with chicken jerky, that it is fully cooked. Because if not, then that would that would cause all sorts of, or possibly cause all sorts of bacteria. So you definitely want to make sure that the jerky is done. Different jerkies take different times, as I mentioned before. The chicken jerky takes maybe 12, 13 hours because the chicken is very moist. And so I cook it a little longer. The turkey jerky, not so much. And of course, the beef jerky is going to take, depending on how thin it's cut, the beef jerky could take 13, 14, 15 hours. So once again, it's ready. I've got my 4 trays all ready to pack away. And how do we store it? So I have several ways that I like to store my jerky. If it's just going to be a short-term store, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag and make sure that it's tight. And these Ziploc bags, yes, definitely will last if you put them in the freezer. Or for a longer-term storage, I like the stashers because these are reusable, they're thicker, they're specifically made for the freezer. So a stasher bag is great. And plus with the stasher bags, you really don't have to break them up. You may need to break them once. Let me get a long one. Okay, so this is a long one. So with the stasher bag, you may only need to break the jerky once. So because you don't want to break them up into little bitty pieces. Sometimes they'll get like this. Sometimes, especially when you're at the end of pressing them out of the gun, they'll be like that. Now, for a small dog, fine, but as I said, you know that I have a business and I really don't like to give my customers little nubby pieces like that. So I like to store them, if I have to store them, in something like this that will at least keep the jerky sticks long. And let's see, I have one more. Oh. And for daily use, I keep my treats in this plastic bag. Now, you can use a mason jar, but I happen to like these restaurant plastic containers to keep the jerkies in because you can just pop it open, pull it out, and give your pup a treat. So, as I said, that is the chicken jerky out of the dehydrator, ready for me to pack and ship. So thank you so much for being here, and stay tuned for another exciting recipe in the life of my retirement.